Hello, it's Junie. Going live. Wanted to do some tarot card readings with you guys. If you're up for it. I'm going to go run upstairs and get my charger. Hello. Hey, Susie Q. It's good to see you. Hi, honey bunnies. How are you feeling? How's your cold doing? Is it getting better? Or are you still kind of in NyQuil coma mode? Because the last time I talked to you, you were like really sick. That's the same. I think you got the same thing I caught, hun. It was terrible. It's like a flu, right? Just a deep cough. Yeah, it was a terrible flu. I took off almost like a week and a half of work with that flu. And then my husband caught it. He missed a couple days of work. My daughter caught it. She's doing homeschool now, so but still she was it really knocked us for a loop. Hi, Blue-Eyed Mama. Hi, Aggie. It's good to see you guys. You guys in the mood to do some tarot readings? Get a list going? How about we do a true crime? Let's do a true crime reading first, and then we'll pull just. I don't know if I can do like a full Celtic cross for everybody, but we can start to get a list going, and I should get a piece of paper. We can start to keep track of anybody who comes in, because I do want to try to pull a card. Hi. Hey, little bit. Hi, hey, little beach bum. How you doing? It's good to see you. Thank you for the crowns, everybody. I appreciate it. All right, so let's try to pull. Let's do a true crime reading. I just want to let you guys know I did a spirit box session on Sebastian, not last night, the night before. And I'm just gonna tell you, some serious shit came over that spirit box. They were talking about a taxi. And I've never heard them mention a taxi before. But they talked about something about a taxi. And they were saying like some really abusive, like, I don't know if they were like replaying a fight that broke out or something like that, but it got pretty violent. I don't really know exactly what I tuned into yet. I might share it with one of you guys. I might share it with a couple of you to go over it, because I don't know what I'm hearing. I don't know if I'm hearing them play out something or what, but again, it's just a spirit box. We're not supposed to take a spirit box as fact. You know, but it was a weird one, and I've never had them talk about these things. And in such a there was this like undertone of aggression and verbal abuse in the background. And I don't know if that's coming from people in his life, or I don't know if that's coming from someone he came in contact with, and the spirits were kind of like acting it out. And it was sad, man. I don't know how to explain it, but it broke my heart. I don't have it all broken apart, and I don't have captions added on it yet, though, Susie Q. I don't have, I didn't go back through and add captions. I just, I don't know. I don't think I should play it yet, okay? Let me just, hi, hyena butt. That's a funny name. I don't know if I should, let you guys hear it just yet. Let me think on it, okay? Because I don't know. It was disturbing. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. Hyena Bud, if you want to have a tarot card pull for you, you have to become a subscriber. And then I just try to pull a couple tarot cards for everybody, okay? So you can go out and hit the join button and become a channel member. And every month, pretty much, so I try to do it every month. But last month was crazy because I had the flu and it was just crazy. My whole house was on quarantine lockdown. But yeah. Oh, Susie Q, I wanted to tell you, for your cough, try to get this elderberry syrup. I don't know if you have a Sprouts where you live, but I really like Sprouts products. I have their melanin. They have melanin and they have elderberry. And I also use this elderberry too when we were sick. It really did make a difference for us. I use this elderberry too with the blue agave. It makes my skin like really supple too, you know. But we use this as well. So we use these two elderberry. It's really good. I had it down here. But yeah, it's really good for breaking up the mucus and stuff. Okay, so who's first to go for personal readings? And then do you guys want me to do a tarot reading on Nancy Guthrie, the cars, the vehicles? Like, we'll do a true crime reading first, and then we'll do some personal. What do you think? So who's first in line? Susie Q, do you want me to pull a couple cards for you? And I did Aggie already. So we'll do Susie Q, Blue-Eyed Mama on the list. Who came in next? Let's see. Beach Bum, if you want me to do a reading for you, I will, honey. You just have to become a channel member, and I'll pull a few cards for you. And I try to do this, like I said, I'm trying to do this, you know, once a month. If you're a channel member, I want to try to pull a card for everyone. Oh, hi. Hi, Jessie. Welcome. It's your first time ever seeing a tarot reading? Really? Do you watch tarot readings? Yeah, just become a channel member, little beach bum. And, you know, I have it. It's really cheap. I think it's only like $1. Yeah, I'm not in this for the money. I think I'm like $1.99 and then like $2.99. Like, I have tiers. I think the most is $4.99 or something like that. Like, I'm so totally not doing this for the money. This is just for fun. It's just entertainment, you know, for fun. Pulling a few cards, hanging out together. And I try to upload as many news clips as I can for you guys, for the true crime community. Yeah, I think it's $1.99. And I can pull a few cards for you. Okay. All right. So, oops. What did I hit? I hit something here. Okay. I'm trying to see if I missed anybody who's got a little thing next to their name. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and start. We'll do a true crime reading on Nancy, and then we'll do some personal tarot readings. Oh, thank you. God loves us very much, Reed GT. Oh, thank you so much, Susie Q. Oh my gosh, Susie, thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, wow. Thank you so much. Susie Q, you are awesome. I don't know how you do it, man. Thank you. Okay, so, all right, so let's go ahead and, damn it, this phone is going to die. As soon as I turn on my cell phone, the battery goes dead. All right, find me. All right, here I am. All right. See if you guys can see her. comments. Yes, welcome to our spiritual family. We talk about true crime here. We talk about spiritual things. We talk about herbs. We talk about Wicca. We talk about, you know, high vibrational spirits that we work with. Yes, I use sigils. I sure do. They are protective. I don't do black magic, or I can do it, but I choose to try to do more things that bring in good energy and healing. I'm more so into Christian folk magic, but I know how to do a lot. It doesn't mean that just because I know how to do something that I do it. Put it this way, if you're a rapist and a murderer, you probably don't want to fuck with me. Okay, all right, let's go ahead and clear the energy and say a quick prayer. Heavenly Father, Lord God, I ask you to bless our circle. I ask you to bless my home, my family, my pets, and myself and my subscribers at home. Put a loving light of protection around them, that nothing evil enters our circle, that nothing enters the ceiling, the roof, the floor, the windows, that we are sealed in and protected. Only high vibrational spirits can come through and work in our circle. Amen. In Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Okay, so let's ask about Nancy, okay? I'm going to ask about Nancy. All right. Beach Bum, did you want to have a card now that you remember? Woohoo! Yay! Okay, so we'll put Beach Bum on the list. All right. All right, everybody, let's focus our energy on Nancy Guthrie. I'm going to ask I'm going to do a Celtic cross, and I'm going to ask, what is the challenge of the case? What is the challenge? Okay. Thank you, Susie Q. Let's get some incense burning. Let's get rid of any negative energy in the chat. We're only looking for high vibrational people to come in, come together as a spiritual family, and ask about true crime. Ask the divine what's happening. Oh my God, this smells so good. All right. All right. Let's sage you guys. Sage my cards. All right. Okay. Let's spray a little sage spray. Let's just sage it all up in here. Okay. All right. Hi, Christina. All right, so we are going to... Let me move my little rubber band. Oh, I'm so glad you're here, sweetie. Yay! Okay. There's lots of channels that are great out there. Don't... Oh, good. I got a justice card. So I do feel like justice is coming for Nancy Guthrie. Okay, remember, this is just us coming together as a spiritual family. It's not to be taken as factual evidence. A tarot reading cannot be used in a court of law. So this is just asking spirit world, what the fuck happened to Nancy? Whoa, devil card. There's some evil connected to this case. I've pulled cards in private, and I always get the devil card for Nancy. There is some dark energy connected to her disappearance. It keeps popping up. All right, Spirit, give me a card that represents Nancy, please. Give me a card that represents Nancy. Give me a card that represents Nancy. It takes me some time, but just give me a moment to get everything out, okay? To do the spread I want to do for her. Okay, give me what is conflict in her case. What is blocking the path of her case being solved, please? What is blocking the path of her case to be solved? All right, so that's the challenge card. Give me the root of the matter for Nancy, please. Give me the root of the matter. What is the root of the matter of her case? There's the root of the matter. What is the recent past before she went missing? What is the recent past before she went missing, Spirit? What is the recent past before she went missing? Oh. Okay. Give me the subconscious of this case. What is going on in the subconscious of this case? What is the outcome of this case? That card went flying. Bottom of the deck is someone may be unemployed. There was some type of frustration. Have faith that faith will be restored in this case, but right now, the bottom of the deck is someone was left out in the cold. Now, the planets connected to this is the deck is connected to this tarot card, is Mercury and Taurus. Mercury is the communication and the technology of this case. And because it's in reverse, I do feel like, you know, all those ransom notes, all those, the communication between the would-be possible kidnappers and the social media outlets and the news outlets has stopped. They are left out in the cold because this is being left out in the cold. This also can be illness. You know, someone's pushed out of all the love. Taurus is here. Taurus now in crime has to do with value, how we value things, how we value ourselves, how we value each other, how we value our possessions. But in true crime, Taurus is a little sinister because it does represent that a human becomes valuable, that a price tag is put on the victim, okay? So, and that came out in reverse. So let me put that there. And then, you know, and it also can rule trafficking and kidnapping and ransoms is all Taurus, because a ransom note has to do with value, doesn't it? Okay. Oh, thank you. Somebody made that for me. Well, not specifically for me, but I bought it. I love it. Do you know who it reminds me of? It reminds me of the Green Man in the woods. Because, see, this is like all beehived, like beehive print. Like he's coming out of a beehive. And it just, and the leaves on him, like, it looks like there's kind of like leaves on the side of him. And almost like he's got a third eye here because there's like a knot from the wood here where the branch must have been. And it's like almost like a third eye. He just reminds me of the Green Man. So I really like him a lot. No, I didn't make it. Someone else made it. All right. Okay. Give me a card. So this is Spill the Tea decks. I have 2 Spill the Tea decks, and then I'll use this deck as well. I'm going to put 3 Oracle decks on top of this. So just give me a moment. Like I said, this might take a little bit of time, but just trust me. Once I get it all out, it'll look nice. I mean, it'll make sense. Might look a little chaotic right now, though. Okay. Woo! That card went flying. Okay. Give me a card that signifies Nancy, please. Give me a card that signifies Nancy. Signifies Nancy. Give me a card that signifies Nancy, please. I'm going to put the challenge card right here so I can get. All right. Give me a challenge card for why this case can't be solved. or what is blocking this case from being solved? What is blocking this case from being solved? Check Facebook in your area. There are usually woodcraft. Yeah. Okay, that's our challenge card. Give me a card that represents the root of the matter. What is the root of why Nancy went missing? What is the root of the matter? What is the root of this case? Why did Nancy go missing? Give me the most recent past, before she went missing. Spirit, right before Nancy went missing. Give me a card that represents right before she went missing. Give me the subconscious of this case, Spirit. Give me the subconscious, please, the subconscious. Give me the outcome of this case. That's 2 cards. We'll use them. Okay, bottom of the deck here is protect your heart. Guard your emotions to avoid hurt. So maybe someone was hurt. Maybe somebody was hurt. All right. Okay. Tell me about Nancy Guthrie, please, Spirit. Use these cards to communicate with us about what happened to Nancy Guthrie, please. Give me a signifier card. A card that signifies Nancy, please. Give me a signifier card. I need a card that represents Nancy, how Nancy felt, what was going on with Nancy. A card that represents Nancy's feelings right now, please, Spirit. Nancy Guthrie's feelings right now. Well, okay. Give me the challenge card for Nancy, Spirit, please. This card. All right. Give me the root of the matter. Root of the matter. Root of the matter, please. What is the root cause of this kidnapping? Well, that card just went flying. Okay. Give me a most recent past. Before the kidnapping. A couple weeks before the kidnapping, what happened? A couple weeks before the kidnapping, Spirit. What happened? A couple weeks before the kidnapping. Give me the subconscious of this case, please. Give me the subconscious of this case. What is happening, what we can't see. What is in the subconscious of the lower levels. What is hidden from us. What is hidden. Spirit, show us what is hidden in Nancy Guthrie's case, please. Give me an outcome of what's to happen in Nancy's case. What is the outcome? I have 2 cards there. 2 cards keep trying to pop out. All right, here's another Spill the Tea deck. I might not use them for all of it. Okay, here's another Spill the Tea deck. Okay. All right. Give it a good shuffle. Thank you for timing people out, guys. Sorry about all that. Look, if you're not interested in tarot cards, you should really not be here. You know, this is not the place for you. Don't spam the chat. Just move along. Obviously, people who are coming in to spam the chat, they're watching tarot readings, or it wouldn't come up in their feed. You know? So just move along. If you got nothing nice to say nothing at all. Move along. Okay. Give me an outcome card for Nancy, please. Give me an outcome card for Nancy. Outcome card. Two there, too. And the bottom of the deck for this was Sweet Dreams. So that's interesting because she was taken probably in her sleep when she was in her bed. All right, so let's see what Spirit has to say. All right, so these cards here represent Nancy. Okay, you guys doing okay in chat? Spilling the tea, yeah, woo woo. Hold on. Oh, shit. Gotta find me again. Sorry, when I get like focused, I don't really read the chat too much. I'm trying to stay focused. Okay, so these are the cards that represent Nancy. Okay. So this is someone who is spiritual, you know, who has value. Again, we have Venus and Taurus showing up. Okay, so just like I had Venus and what did I have show up over here? I had Mercury and Taurus show up. For this, I'm having Venus and Taurus, which is your values. Now, either she's valuable, and this also is like the Pope card. So her traditional values, I do think they should research the church. Her social groups, even if she donated to certain colleges or donated to certain things, and if she didn't make a donation or she forgot to do something that someone was expecting. And again, Taurus is a victim is looked at as value. There was an alliance. So this was a group effort. I mean, I could be wrong, guys. I could be wrong, okay? But I do feel like there's more than one person involved. And again, I feel like she needed aid, and that was denied. She needed care. She needed help, and that was denied. Okay? So those cards represent who she is. This is the challenge of the case. Why it cannot be. What's causing it to not be solved. So I would say that there's some type of trap or entrapment here. There might be some jealousy issues with law enforcement, or jealousy issues that arrived with something that she didn't, something with her values, something maybe they were jealous of all of her money, jealous of her home, jealous of her daughter, and jealousy is going to be what's a challenge to this case, some type of entrapment. And this is, you know, this is someone like being disgraced, or people are losing faith in law enforcement, I feel like, because this is like, you know, a warrior coming back from war, and he is successful in an upright position. He would be successful. Jupiter rules your higher learning, and also rules people in power. So it's in reverse. So the challenge is that people have lost faith in law enforcement. Okay. This is the root cause of the matter. This is so somebody felt like she was money. Okay, like their whole luck and their outlook would change in life if they just kidnapped Nancy. Like they looked at Nancy as a check. And somebody had lack of, this is someone who was pretty lazy, I feel like. You know, I mean, to kidnap somebody, I know it takes a plan, but I feel like he half-assed his plan, and he didn't listen. He has Mars, that's the weapon. Saturn is the government. It's in reverse, but I do feel like there has been a waste of time here. That they've missed an opportunity with something, and there is a delay. Thank you, Blue Eyed Mama. I appreciate that. Thank you, Aggie. Thank you, Susie Q. I really appreciate it. And maybe she might have known them. I mean, through like an association. And this was the recent past. This is what happened, you know, a couple weeks probably before she went missing. So there's some discontentment there. Did she become detached possibly from something? She became uninterested in helping somebody, you know, maybe someone with this in one of her little social groups. I'd like to really know if she made donations, or if she was helping someone It'd be interesting to know that she was, somehow she got stuck. Even though she's the enlightened one. Something with her patterns. Somebody noticed, the fact that maybe even something with her patterns is what got her in trouble. That she had a very, every Sunday she went into this to online church. Every Saturday she went here to the bakery and got a cup of coffee, or on Tuesdays she went and played cards. I don't know. That's just a hypothetical, but it could have been the fact that her routines and her being in this pattern of doing these things every day made her a target for a kidnapping. She needed some care in the recent past before she went missing. She might have needed some medical care. She may have needed to be babied a little bit herself. So someone had some unspoken desires. Again, we have money here. Unexpressed inner desires, often hidden, needs or emotion. So someone, there's got to be something in the weeks prior to her kidnapping that someone shows some type of hidden desires for money, or someone needed money, or yeah, there's just something there about money. Okay. All right. So this is in the subconscious of this case. So we have the death card. So in our subconscious, majority of us feel that she has passed away. I do feel like she has possibly passed away. Okay. Unfortunately, when I look at the astrology, she has 8th house energy, and she has oppositions to Pluto and Mars. Plus, there's just Saturn being her in her elderly age. Yeah. I feel like, of course, we want to keep hope alive. Of course, we want to believe that she is alive. But, excuse me, I do feel, in my own personal opinion, and I'm allowed to have an opinion, that she has probably passed on, okay? So in everyone's subconscious, I feel like a lot of people might still have hope, but I do feel like Nancy has gone through some type of transformation. In our subconscious, we feel like people are playing mind games, that there's some type of emotional interactions, involvement, control, and manipulation here. A lot of us feel this way, that this is some big game. Again, people are probably thinking that we need to check her friendship groups, and I do feel like her routines, and the fact that her routine was so her routines are probably what got her in trouble and made her an easy target. But we're dealing with someone who felt entitled and was in a very bad emotional situation and desperate. Okay, so the outcome of this case is there's going to be an outpouring of love for Nancy. We've already seen this in effect. Thank you so much, little bit. Thank you. Okay. Oh, wait. Sorry. I'm trying to read the chat. Okay. All right. So, and my phone just died. I'll have to go up and get the other phone. So there is an outpouring of love for her. People are having doubts. I feel like people have lost trust in law enforcement. Someone's trust in you is starting to waver. And I feel like this has to do with law enforcement. So, people are very intrigued with this case, and I kind of said that before because she went missing on a Sunday that is ruled by Leo, the sun. And this is going to shed a lot of light on her case. I do feel like people are very interested in her case, and they're intrigued, and they're kind of fascinated with it. They're overindulged in it, and it's kind of turning into like a circus. So they're intrigued and they're indulged. Gossip is surrounding the outcome of this case. And someone just cashed in. When the tea is this hot, you better believe it's being passed around. So, yeah, so this is just the popularity of this case. Ex drama. The past didn't stay in the past, an old flame. So, old chaos, an old flame, or old friendships, or old emotional ties will come out in the outcome of this case. People are hesitant to believe things because it's just gotten so out of control, in my own opinion. But you know, the outcome of this case is that gossip is currency. People are making money off of Nancy Guthrie right now. You know, people are cashing in on it. Okay, and whatever. I mean, there's a way that people can do things that's professional and with integrity, and then there is another way that people do things, and it's not with integrity, right? So so yeah, that's kind of the overall feeling that I'm feeling. We're losing faith in law enforcement, but I do feel like we need to check her social groups, and I do feel like there's an alliance here. So, any other questions about Nancy? I can pull more cards if you want me to. I gotta stand up and look at the chat because I'm gonna go run upstairs. Hey Marlene. Hi Marlene Clausen, how are you doing? It's good to see you. Any other questions about Nancy? Do you want me to ask about the car? Location. Okay. Location. Well, for the outcome, I have water. So she could be near water. Also care facilities. Something with her feet as well. I pull an astrology card for a location. Give me a location for Nancy Guthrie, please. Use these cards to represent a location of where she might be. Location. Location. No, don't fall. Okay, give me a location of where Nancy could be found, please. Give me a location. For a location of where Nancy could be found. Okay. We got, so I believe that we are going to need to look for mysticism, that, you know, psychics are going to help solve this case. I know people poo-poo psychics. I know people poo-poo astrology and poo-poo mystics and all that stuff. But I do feel like to find Nancy, we are going to need to tune in to our spiritual side. Nancy was a very spiritual person, and I believe that she would want to speak to us through the divine as well. I feel that there might be a spiritualist, a spiritual person that might actually be on to something, okay? I don't believe in all psychics. Some, you know, there are some that are very good. There are some that are shady. But, you know, I do feel like with Pisces in the root of the matter at that 2:28 a.m. chart, the root of the matter, in the womb and in the tomb is Pisces. And that also is mysticism and our spiritual side. So we need to tune into our spiritual side to find Nancy. So this could be her in like some type of natural setting, some type of natural park. I have had the spirit box say that she is outside, that she's exposed to the elements. I've heard that quite a few times now. That she could be off some type of a trail or some small road. Someplace that's peaceful. Someplace where somebody could easily meditate. So I do feel like she could be in a natural area, okay? It could be near water. With the outcome here with the water card. And she might be trapped. She might be held down by something. I did get over the spirit box. They mentioned something about a pulley system. So I don't, you know, they mentioned a pulley system. And I don't know what that's about. So, you know, could she be under something? Could she be in a mine shaft? Something like that? In a natural park? Very possible. But she's definitely outside. She's definitely exposed to the elements, guys. Okay? All right. Okay, so, Susie Q, did you want me to pull a few cards for you? And then we'll do, you got water too on your ghost box? Oh, good. Hey, little bit. It's good to see you, honey. A little bit. Did you want me to pull a card for you? I can put you on the list. So I got Susie Q, Blue-Eyed Mama, Beach Bum, and a little bit. Anyone else? Anybody else need to be added to the list? And we'll just pull like 3 cards on everybody, because if not, we'll be here all night. And my husband gets home in like a half hour. He's kind of had a bad day at work, so. Okay, great. All right. Okay, so the first one is Susie Q. All right. Susie Q, do you have a question? Is there something that you want me to focus on the most? Money, okay? Gotcha. Have you heard anything about the job? Any new updates about the job? Appreciate you too, sweetie. I can turn on the little spirit box thing if you guys want me to. Hey, spirits. Hi, spirits. You guys here with us? I see them going off back here. They were going off these little balls here. That's me touching it. Okay. All right. You're supposed to be like about like 13 inches away from it, I think. That's what they say. Okay. All right. So let's all focus our energy on Susie Q and getting a job. Spirits, let's focus on Susie Q. All right. All right. Focus on Susie Q. Spirits, are you here? Can you touch it? Oh my God. They're here. Hi, spirits. Yeah, they're here. Whoa. Okay. Spirit, can you tell us about Susie Q getting a job? Spirits, can you ring the bell if Susie Q's going to get a job soon? Get money? Get some extra money coming in? Oh my God, Susie Q. You're absolutely going to be getting a job soon. They're going off. Look, I can't move it, but I don't know if you can see it. I have it like right there on the corner. You see it? That was a yes, Susie Q, for sure. Spirits, do you love Susie Q? Okay. Give me some cards to represent Susie Q's financial situation. They're really talking. They love you, Susie Q. Do you guys hear them? You hear them? And you know I'm not touching it because my hands were shuffling the cards. I can't move this stand very much. It's like, hey, Karen. How you doing, sweetie? Okay. This card represents Susie Q. So, this is try not to be impulsive with your spending and with the job situation, right? Try not to be. Look out for jobs that promise a lot but aren't going to fulfill. Like, they might make a lot of promises, but if you get that Scorpio gut feeling that you have, then I would double check it, okay? Just because you are, Spirit agrees, just because you are needing something, just make sure you cross your T's and dot your I's. Okay, this is, unexpected change in your financial situation. This is also affecting the family and the family tree, right? Like, I think in your family's history, you don't want to repeat the same things that your ancestors or people from your own family or people from your spouse's family. You want to do better than them. You want to fulfill kind of like a legacy and leave something behind. Is this resonating or should I pull more cards? I hope this makes sense. Just let me know if it's resonating, Susie Q. Okay, the root of the matter. Internet. So there is going to be a moment for you to see something over the internet. This is telling us to be careful and not make any reckless decisions, but this card is telling me to go for it. And this card is telling me to keep an eye on the internet and the computer, and if something arises, that you should just go for it. But then this card is telling me to be hesitant. So, hold on, my husband has groceries. Hi, honey. Did you have a good day? No? Yeah, I'm sorry. Big thing of water. Okay. All right. I think every time I'm live, he always comes home and brings groceries. Okay, so this is your most recent past. So this is, I don't know, did you entertain recently? I feel like your wishes are going to come true, Susie Q. I feel like something is, probably last week or within the last 2 weeks, uh, something's coming to fruition. Spirit agrees, something's coming to fruition. Okay. So this is, it might not be at first the amount of money that you want, or in your subconscious you're thinking it's not going to be enough money. It's not going to be enough money. But just maybe you get your foot in the door, and then maybe money will increase. But maybe it's not the amount of money that you want in the first place. But let's see your outcome. Yeah, see, it might not be the amount of money that you want up front, but just plant that seed and it will grow. Okay? Plant the seed and it will grow. You will climb that mountain, and hopefully, for this being your outcome card, they will value you. They're going to value you more than the other job. And maybe you'll grow with this company. Okay? So you'll plant a seed with this company and help them grow. Okay. Did that resonate? I hope it did. Okay. So the next person we'll do is Blue-Eyed Mama. All right, that was me because I was over there by the list. Okay, so we'll do Blue-Eyed Mama. All right. It did resonate 100%? Oh, good. All right. Blue-Eyed Mama, what's your question, sweetie? What do you want me to ask the cards for you? Thank you, Aggie. Anything you want me to ask, Blue-Eyed Mama. If you want me to ask about something personal for you, Spirit says hi, Blue-Eyed Mama, because they're beeping. What is your purpose in life? Okay. What is Blue-Eyed Mama's purpose in life, please, Spirit? What is Blue-Eyed Mama's purpose in life, please? What is Blue-Eyed Mama's purpose in life, please? What does Blue-Eyed Mama need to hear? Spirit, what does Blue-Eyed Mama need to hear? Spirit, is Blue-Eyed Mama protected from the divine? Is Blue-Eyed Mama protected? Yes. Got a little beep. Okay. Yes. You hear that? They're saying yes. They're going off, Blue-Eyed Mama. You are protected from the divine. Spirit just confirmed it. Okay. Okay, this is your challenge. Root, recent past. What's wrong? Okay. Are you hungry?
Yeah, I have to make food.
Did you want to make the poke bowls?
I would love to.
All right. Well, just put your headset on.
No, I don't have a headset.
You have your earphones.
Oh, no, I don't. I don't have earphones for this.
All right. Well, then put that on.
Girl, I'm not making dinner.
All right. Don't then. There's leftovers in there.
I don't want to.
Dude, we have leftover tacos in there. All right. Subconscious. All right. So. All right. This card represents you. So this is stability and structure. Now, if I was doing a true crime reading, I would probably look at this card a little bit differently. I'd like to know where your Mars is. I know I have your astrology, but your Mars is your passion and your drive. And this guy is a king. He's more than a king. He's an emperor, okay? So this man is about action and power. And he's been through some shit, okay? Like, this is an emperor that's been around. This is an emperor that's got a long gray beard. This emperor is wise. He has been through some shit, and he's been through some battles, but here he is sitting strongly on his throne. Okay, so this is a good card representing you. You're more powerful than you think, and the experiences that you've been through, blue-eyed mama, these experiences give you far more wisdom and street smarts than you could believe. The challenge for you is taking the action. Even though you've been through some things, it's taking the action, and maybe being a little impulsive, because Aries and Mars can be your impulsive. You might be passionate about something, but it can make you a little impulsive. Be careful with how you spend your money. Don't be impulsive with your spending, like an emotional purchase, right? Like, oh, I want that, and then it's like an emotional something that, make sure that when you're driven, that it's for the right reasons, right? And keep your eye on the prize, okay? Something will blossom. The root is, don't give up. The purpose in life for you is to not give up. The purpose in life for you is that even though you have felt defeated in your past and you've had some horrible things that have happened to you, the spirit just agreed with that, because look, I'm over here. That's wild. Okay, so spirits is telling you, don't give up, honey. I feel like I'm going to cry. Okay, so my heart is heavy and my chest feels tight. So I'm going to tell you, don't give up. When you feel defeated, don't give up, okay? There's something in you that's got to fight. You're looking out on the horizon. Maybe in the most recent past, you've been looking to maybe travel. Maybe you did travel. Maybe you are looking to bring in new groups. This is someone who's, waiting for that ship to come in. In your subconscious, you've gone through something, but you're coming out of it now. I would say that, there is this emotional, mental strength that you do have. And the outcome of this reading is that, okay, I'm just going to, can I mention your loss? So you suffered a loss of an innocent, right? And a child. And that, I think, has, I think you can help others who have gone through loss. I don't know if you could be a coach that helps other people grieve with loss, but your purpose in life, I feel like, is that you are a light. You are a light, but because you have suffered, and you've gone through this mental kind of battle here, and you feel like at times you need to give up, but you don't. And maybe you feel like at times you're just holding on, but I feel like your purpose in life is that you are to shine your light on people who have lost possibly children, or people who are grieving, or that you could find a support system in some of these places that offer support for people who are grieving. Yeah. Does any of that make sense? Yeah. I think she showed up in this reading, Blue-Eyed Mama. I'm not sure, but that loss has changed, like, the trajectory of how you look at life, how you view life, how you view your spirituality. You suffered such a great loss there that it kind of rocked you to the core. But Spirit here is telling you not to give up, and that you're going to come out of this. And when you come out of this, you're going to shine a light. The sun is shining a light, and that is a child, and that is innocence. And it's the life force. And I do believe that you could possibly help others who have struggled. Okay, so next is Beach Bum. Is Beach Bum still in the chat? As long as you're still active in the chat, I'll pull a card for you. And then we'll do a little bit. Spirit is saying that's right. They're beeping over there. Don't mind my mess over there. It's a bunch of tarot cards and all kinds of stuff I have to organize. Okay. Okay. All right, Beach Bum. What is your question, Beach Bum? Recently had to abruptly change my young son's school due to educational and safety issues. I know maybe not best decision, but I hope the right one. I hope the right one. For now, he starts tomorrow. Will this work out okay? Okay, how old is your son? How old is your son, little Beach Bum? Spirit is already over there talking. Okay. Oops. Tell me about Beach Bum and her son. All right, let's all focus our energy on Beach Bum. All right. Tell me about Beach Bum. Beach Bum and her choice about her son's school, please. Tell me about Beach Bum and her son's school. Tell me about Beach Bum. Tell me about Beach Bum, please, and her son's school. This card represents you, Beach Bum. This is the root of the matter. This would be the challenge, most recent past. What's going on in your head and the outcome. Bottom of the deck. So I feel like it might put him at a little bit of a disadvantage. I'm not sure what that is yet, but let's just see how that plays out, okay? So this card represents you. So this is you wanting to hold on to something. You're wanting to hold on to either a tradition, or you're wanting to hold on to, maybe there's a financial, maybe something financially with this move, with this school move. I'm not sure if money's involved. But this is, you're looking for more structure. You're looking for where they're going to focus on your son more. You want your expectations are a certain way, and you want to hold on to those expectations. What I'm going to tell you, the warning of this card is, try not to be too controlling. Okay, that sometimes, even though you might be turned off by a teacher or you don't like their ways, sometimes in the long run it might benefit them in the long run. But this is you trying to hold on to trying to hold on to the way that you want his education to go. The challenge card is you had to pull him out of there because you felt like it was just going to, I feel like, was he stabbed in the back? Okay, You're going to have to answer a question here for me a little bit. Are you still here? A little bit? Okay, Spirit is going off. All right. Okay, he experienced something terrible. Okay, that's the challenge here. But he is going to come out of it. It's almost like he's escaping ruin. Spirit is going off. They're agreeing with what's happening with these cards. Okay, so you're feeling like he was stabbed in the back. You're feeling like he hit rock bottom at this school. Okay, the root of the matter is that there might have been female. There could have been some females involved in the root of him having to leave that other school. It could have been a woman that spoke harshly about your son. She could have spread gossip or rumors about your son. I have anxiety in my chest right now. I feel tight. I feel like this woman, it might have been older. Was it a teacher? Is there a female teacher that is a problem at that old school? Or just that there was malicious rumors, words that hurt. Oh, so it gave him a lot of anxiety. Okay, let's look at the most recent past. Did they say that did they say that your son wasn't doing what he was supposed to be doing? Did they say that your son was possibly the substitute for female? Okay. Did the female teacher left, the male was the problem? Okay. He loved the female. Okay. Okay. Did they say that he was lazy? Or possibly he wasn't doing what he was supposed to be doing in this situation? They blamed him. Okay. In your subconscious about this, you feel like a wounded warrior. So does your son. But I have the moon here, and this will be higher learning. And look, I'm just going to tell you this, Beach Bum. Okay, just have faith that this has emotionally tore apart your mind, your son's mind. Look at the bandage on this boy's head, okay? But he's got people backing him up. The sticks behind him are people that are backing him up. Now, if you look at this kid, he looks like he's looking for soldiers that are getting ready to march in. This is a soldier who's already just been through a battle and is getting ready to face another battle. Sagittarius here rules higher learning and higher education. And the moon rules your emotions. And the moon also rules the mother and motherhood. Now, I'm just going to tell you it's upright. So, hey, he's got support. Okay? Hey, he's got people that love him. All right? And he's got his mom that has his back. You're probably that big stick right here in the back is mom with a big, see all the twigs coming out? There's something blossoming here in the background. So I do feel like it's going to be a challenge at this new school, but he's a warrior. He is a soldier, and he is going to soldier on, even though he's going to soldier on with this wound. And this wound might stick with him forever. You quit your job to help him. Oh, wow. Okay, let's look at the outcome here. All right, so the new school might be a little suspicious about the whole thing. So what I'm going to tell you is this. The new school, you tell them what happened, but you don't harp on it, okay? Tell the new school your experience, but then you put a period at the end of it, okay, Beach Bum? He's very sensitive. Okay. Okay. All right. So I would say, try not to harp on it too much. To speak about positivity, okay? Because the more and more that you guys harp on it and bring it up, it's just reopening that wound and putting salt on the wound. I would say that there is a new opportunity here. And for him to to clock in. He needs to clock in and lock in. Okay. That's kind of what I'm feeling. Like Spirit is telling me, Spirit, are you telling me clock? Because they're telling me clock in, lock in. Is that correct? Spirit, clock in, lock in. That's what I'm hearing. Time to clock in and lock in. Yeah, because the more and more that you keep bringing it up, it just adds more anxiety to it. I feel like someone's not sleeping well at night either. Now, I don't claim to be a psychic. Okay, this is not coming from the cards. This is just something that I am feeling. There's someone who's not sleeping well either. Someone who's tossing and turning at night. I don't know if that's you guys or not, but yeah. So I do feel like he has to clock in. He has to lock in. Oh, you're not sleeping well. Okay. Okay. This will get better. You're up all hours of the night. Okay. Yeah, you're worried. Okay. Now, just remember, hey, Tease Louise, just remember that that energy also affects him with you not sleeping at night, Beach Bum. It will rub on that energy, even if you can't wake up in the morning and you're like, I slept great, I did wonderful, and deep down you know that you're lying. You know, he's not dumb. He knows that you're stressed out about it, and the more stressed out that you are, the more that stress comes out onto him. I hope that helps. Okay. All right, so after Beach Bum, we have Little Bit. Tease Louise, did you want me to pull a card for you? Yeah, I understand. Okay. All right, so is Little Bit still active in the chat? Oh, sorry. I'm looking for Little Bit, and then we'll do Tease Louise. Oh, you're welcome, Beach Bum. I really hope that helped. I'm so happy that you became a member. I hope you maintain your membership, and we really do try to do this once a month. If I can get my shit together and come on to see and to do readings for you guys, I will. As long as you're an active member, I try to do readings. May I say your display is very gorgeous? Thank you. You know, I'm a crystal slut. I have a problem. I'm seriously a crystal whore. I got problems. My husband's like, you literally spent $300 on rocks. What the hell's wrong with you? I'm like, they're pretty rocks. They're pretty, though. Okay, Little Bit. Any messages from my angels and spirit guides? All right. Let's see. I do have an angel deck. Look here. That's me making the thing go off because I'm over here looking for cards. Where's my angel deck? I do have an angel deck. Might be over here. My angel deck. Where is my angel deck? All right, I can't find my angel deck right now. I have all my true crime decks out. Oh, here's my angel deck. I'll pull one of these. I like this deck. Okay. All right. All right. Little Bit. Let's all focus our energy on Little Bit. Spirit's focusing on you a little bit. Hi, Spirits. Spirits are saying hi a little bit. You got someone on the other side. I just heard him whisper that. Who's on the other side a little bit? Who's on the other side a little bit? They are active tonight. They're telling me you got someone on the other side. Someone's watching over you. You got someone in heaven watching over you. Who is it? Is that right, spirits? She's got someone watching over her. Spirits, a little bit have someone watching over her. They're beeping. They're like blinking. I don't know if you can see it. Does a little bit have someone watching over her? Oh. See this stand? I can't really move it. Okay. All right. You don't know which one it is? Okay. What do the angels need to tell a little bit? I feel like this is like a grandmother or a grandfather, someone elderly. This is someone from your childhood and they're older. So that's kind of what I'm feeling spiritually. I'm just gonna say what comes to my mind. Like I said, I don't claim to be psychic, but sometimes I get these weird downloads and I don't know what they are. I'm just gonna say what comes to mind. You don't have to believe it. I hardly believe it myself, but when it comes, and I'm just gonna say it, and then you just let me know if it resonates or not. Okay. All right, since I want to know what the angels are saying, I'm not going to really look at them in reverse. Except for this one. Well, no, maybe I will keep them in reverse. They came out in reverse, I'll keep them in reverse. All right, what I'm going to tell you is this. A little bit. You're overanalyzing a situation. Okay? And with this, you've been unable to make a decision. You go back and forth with something, and it makes you a little critical. You're going to have to make a choice, and it's an emotional choice. But what I will tell you is, trust your intuition with this choice. What's in reverse is something about a relationship here, an emotional relationship. This is the cups. Did you feel blocked in love? Okay, I'm gonna have to ask you a question. Yeah, I think let me ask spirits. Spirits. See, when I try to turn it this way, the phone goes the opposite direction. Okay, it only lets me go this far. Okay, spirits, is it Agnes, Cleo, her mama, her mama, her mama? Is it her mama? I have to make this tighter. Okay, I feel, all right. So, I feel like that you felt that a door closed on love, or you felt kicked out of something, or not really kicked out, but someone that you love, you feel like you're not getting the love that you deserve. Does that make sense? A little bit. Let me know if this resonates, because I actually don't know what I'm feeling. So you just gotta let me know what's coming to my mind is correct. It is like a love lost. And this love loss makes you focus on negative thoughts. And you are divinely protected. You are divinely protected. And it's making you not want to take action. Like, you're usually a very active person, or you could do things, but right now you're just not feeling active, and you can't make a decision. You can't make a choice. And maybe you feel like this could be even work or something. Like, do you work a little bit? I feel like you're blocked out of love, and because of that, you're always hesitant to take that chance, or to do something, or to feel recognized. All the little things that you do, you're not feeling recognized for some reason. Does that make sense? You've never felt loved. Well, we love you here, sweetheart. We love you here a little bit. You're very loved here, okay? Okay. You don't work. But I feel like you don't get recognition for something in the home. And maybe it's like you felt like you were locked out of love from your family. But there is someone that's watching over you. And you do have to make a decision, and you're hesitant to make this decision. I'm not really sure what that is, honey. Okay, let's try to pull an outcome card. Just do a regular tarot. What's the outcome card for a little bit to hear from the divine? Give me an outcome card for Cade. Cade, your dad went to bed. Okay. Give me an outcome card for a little bit. Give me an outcome card for a little bit. All right, so try not to be too hypercritical. Try not to let other people's words discourage you. Try not to be all up in your head. I would say your relationships are difficult right now for some reason, but they will get better. And I do feel like there's this heavy choice that's on your mind. It's emotional. But you are divinely protected. Clarity. Clarity is what's most important. Thank you so much, Vino. Thank you so much for the heart. Thank you so much. I'm in an abusive relationship, and I have nowhere to go with no income. So, is it like, I feel like this is more, it's not like, is it physical abuse, or is it like mental abuse? I feel like it's mental. Is your husband, or the person you're in or whoever you're in a relationship with, could they possibly be an air sign? Are they an air sign? Are they hypercritical? Do they criticize the things that you do? And you've been sitting on a fence. Like, this card here reminds me of, like, you're sitting on a fence and you have to make a choice. Mental and emotional. Yeah, it's kind of felt like I felt like he's a Scorpio. So he's possessive. Obsessive, possessive. Looks through your soul and can say words that hurt. Looks through your soul and can say words that hurt. He knows you better than anyone else. And he knows exactly what buttons to push and what to say. So, you just have to be one step ahead of them. Hey, Brooks. Brooke, how you doing? How are you, sweetie? It's good to see you. You got away from one yourself, Tease Louise? Scorps do get a bad rap, but when you have a balanced Scorpio and a high vibrational Scorpio, you have an amazing partner, a very intuitive partner. Scorpios want to look deep down in the depths of your soul, and nothing superficial with them, right? I mean, a good high vibrational Scorpio can be very loving. So, but a low vibrational Scorpio can be your worst fucking nightmare. Okay? And he might have air in his chart, and that's why he's coming up as air. It's his words. There's something about his words that are manipulative and controlling. So I'm sorry, but I do feel like you have to make a choice. And listen, you know, I'm not perfect. Anytime you need to call us a little bit, we're here for you. Okay, we'll try to do these sessions once a month, and we're here for you, honey. You can get through this. Okay. So you're both water signs. Yeah, I'm a Cancer too. Yeah. We're very emotional and we love. See, the thing about a Cancer, we have these little claws, right? We have these little pincher because we're crabs. Sometimes Cancers love so much, they hold on and they don't let go. And you ever see the guy on the beach who gets his finger stuck with a crab and he's shaking that crab off, right? But the crab doesn't let go. We don't let go of toxic and unhealthy relationships because we love too hard. And there will be a day with Cancer that you let go and you move on. And once a Cancer let goes, that's it. We're done. But it takes us time to release our pinchers and let go and walk away. And because we're always, crabs walk sideways on the beach, right? We walk sideways on the beach. We're always overthinking, and we're always trying to give everybody the benefit of the doubt. And people look at that person head on and they go, he's this, he's that, right? But a Cancer, we're walking sideways and we're walking around them and we're going in circles around them, like maybe they are good. Maybe they just need this kind of love and it will help them. That's how Cancers love, right? We go in all angles and love from all angles. And we always see the good in people. Always. And we don't let go. Our pinchers just keep holding on. And eventually, we will let go. Or we let go and we just survive in the relationship and, we put boundaries up. And boundaries are very hard for Cancers. But sometimes in toxic relationships, that's what sometimes you need to do, is you need to put boundaries up. Hey, the real Gemini. It's good to see you, sweetie. Okay. All right. So, next card. I'm sorry that reading got so intense, but the cards will reveal things that we don't. Cards will reveal. Okay. All right. All right. Do you, let's see. I can do one more reading because we've already been on for like 2 hours. Or I don't know how long we've been on, but I can do one more person. Does someone else want one more reading? Someone who's a member. One more reading. You want out a little bit? Well, we'll help you get through it, sweetie. I feel like it's going to take time, but it will happen. Like I said, you got to let your pinchers go. You got to let those pinchers go. Vino. Okay, I can do a reading for you, Vino, if you don't mind becoming a subscriber and becoming a channel member. I pull cards for channel members. But I do appreciate you giving me the money, the little gift thing. So I will go ahead and pull a few cards for you. But in the future, become a channel subscriber and join to become a member and become a membership. And then I try to come in at least once a month and pull cards for everyone. All right. So Vino, what is your question? Oh, no problem, little bit. We are here for you. I'm glad that the reading resonated. Okay, no problem, Vino. So what is your question, Vino? Let's all focus our energy on Vino. And everybody give love to Little Bit. Lots of hugs and support and kisses to Little Bit right now. Hey, Sweetly. It's good to see you. It's okay. All right, so what is Vino? Oh, really? Huh. Okay, thank you, Little Bit. I appreciate that. All right, Vino, what is your question? What do you want to ask Spirit? Oh, Louise. Did I? Oh, T's Louise. That's right. Oh, right. I didn't write her down. Okay. All right. So T's Louise, and then we'll do Vino. Let me know what Vino's question is, guys. All right. T's Louise. What is your question, T's Louise? Well, I need to dip out. Take care, everyone. Oh, no. T's Louise, do you want me to pull one card for you? Sorry it took so long. Okay, so Vino needs clarity to her situation. T's Louise, did you want me to, you just need some guidance. Okay. T's Louise, do you want me to pull one card before you go? Or you want to come back? We'll do with this again later. And I'll do you first. All right, and we'll just pull one card. We'll just pull one card for T's Louise. And then, I don't even know what her question was, but we'll pull one card for T's Louise. And then we'll do Vino. And then I'm going to head out. Okay, so T's Louise, this is a yes card. This is you coming out of a stressful situation. This is a light is at the end of the tunnel, T's Louise. And if you had a yes or no question, I would say that this is a yes. And that your everyday routines, how you value things, your career and your reputation is all a yes. Yes, yes, yes. I got 3 yeses here. For some reason, they're saying yes, yes, and yes. Spirit is saying yes, yes, and yes. So this is money coming in. This is stability coming in. Maybe it's not physical coin or physical cash, but it's some type of a more. You were in a stressful situation, but you're moving towards. There is light at the end of the tunnel, and you are going to be more stable. Okay, all right. So Vino. Good night, little bit. Sending love to you, sweetie. Okay, and Vino. Please pick one. Okay. Guidance. All right. Vino needs guidance. Oops, that card just went flying. Okay, I'm not sure if that card is part of this yet, but we'll keep it to the side because it did fly out of my hand when I went to go shuffle. It just popped out. I don't know if you saw it, but it went phew, phew. Okay. What does Vino need to hear? Spirit, what does Vino need to hear? What does Vino need to hear? Vino needs guidance. This card represents you, Vino. Give me the root of the matter for Vino. Give me the root of the matter for Vino. Root of the matter. Whoa. Okay. What is her challenge card? What is her challenge card? What is her challenge card? What is the recent past? What is the recent past for Vino? Now, I've never read on you. So, just let me know how this, if this resonates. I hope it does. I'm trying to feel your energy. Subconscious. It's your subconscious and the outcome. An outcome card for Vino. I got 2 outcome cards for Vino. Bottom of the deck is you are waiting for something to blossom. You've done the work. You've laid the ground. And you're waiting for something to blossom. This card is the one that flew out. And there is some type of imbalance here. Some type of something reckless. Something impulsive and maybe moved too quickly. And you're just waiting for something to blossom. But you've done the groundwork. You've done the grunt work. And you're waiting for your ship to come in. You're waiting for this. You're waiting for a ship to come in. All right, so far, so good. Okay, so this card represents you, Vino. Which is, did you do some entertaining recently? Did you go out to eat or something recently? This is a great card for you. You are you are spiritual. You have a strong spiritual foundation. You believe in philosophy. You believe in higher learning. You're optimistic. So thank you so much for the gift. Okay, sorry. I'm a Libra. So it makes sense with the balance. Yes. So there is some type of imbalance right now, but you've still done your work. And a friend came out to visit and it was so nice. That's great. Okay. So yeah, you just did a little bit of entertaining. And it was great. You had a good time. This is a friend that you probably have a lot in common with, maybe. Or maybe you guys haven't agreed about philosophy or religion or something in the past, but it worked out this time. It was a really nice visit. And, you know, you are goal-oriented. And good hostess. Okay. So this is an absolute yes. Okay. So this is your challenge card, but I mean, even this is as a challenge card, I would say that maybe there was something that you didn't see. Maybe there was something in the past that you didn't see, but now you're seeing it. It's like something's revealed. And maybe it was unexpected, but has something been revealed to you recently? Victorian history. I love history. See, I've never read on you, so I really don't. I don't know you. Vino, have you just recently discovered something? Or sadly, my car broke down, so I was just worried what the outcome will be. So also not yet. Okay, so that might be it. Something. The light was shown on something. Okay, which could be a repair, which could be, or it could be a situation that you've just kind of woken up to. Whoa, spirits are saying there's something's there. I can't move it because once I turn it, it goes the opposite way. Okay. So the root of the matter. Yeah, you're a boss ass bitch. Okay, so yeah, this is a Libra card. It's an air card. The root of it is that you know your shit. Okay, you're smart. You're intelligent. You're even though at times you feel a little unbalanced, but you've done your grunt work. You've laid your seeds, and you're waiting for those seeds to bloom. You're smart. You're a good leader. You're witty. You're quick-witted. Okay, and this is another boss ass bitch card. This could be the person that you recently just visited with. This is like a week ago, 2 weeks ago. But again, you have to take action. This is a queen that. Do you have kids? Do you have kids, Vino? Oh, you work in healthcare, so it can be stressful at times. No kids. Okay. I'm going to say there might be kids in your life that at one time were a little rowdy. Or, because she's the queen, or maybe your friend has some rowdy kids. Does your friend have kids? Rowdy? Usually it's like some rowdy kids in the background with this card. Maybe some rowdy boys. But this is a good card. This is a woman who is spiritual. This is a woman who's got her shit together, and she is able to take action. You're loyal, you're generous. Like I said, you're spiritual. You believe in philosophy. You believe in higher learning. You're confident. You can be competitive, but overall, you have two boss ass bitch queens here right now. So you're a boss ass bitch. Okay, so your outcome is, or in your subconscious, you do feel like you are intuitive, but you have a little anxiety at times. I'm coughing. I have an itch in my throat, so I don't know if that has any allergies, maybe. I have a itchy throat for you right now. I'm not really sure what that is. But you are intuitive. And there is something here that you might feel like something's hidden and you're just like waiting, but there could be something hidden. And trust your intuition always, okay? Your outcome cards are, you felt a little stuck, but you're coming out of it. That kind of is over here too. You can get yourself, your mind can wrap you up, okay? You can put yourself in a kind of like in a prison. So you have to be careful with that. Even though if you look how loose look how loose this is on her. All right, she could just wiggle, take her little blindfold off, wiggle those ropes off, take her blindfold off, and then she can get to that castle behind her. Okay, it's your mind that puts up all these barricades. So I would say, don't let your anxiety get to you. Don't get all caught up in your head. You know, trust your intuition. Trust in who you are. I do feel like you felt like there was some type of change and you had to walk away from something. I'm not really sure what that is. But there could have been that you had to walk away from something. You don't like intimidation and you don't like entitlement and you don't like people who bully. And it could have been you saw it, or you saw bullying, or you saw someone being not treated right and you didn't like it. So trust your intuition. Don't get your mind wrapped up, okay? You could be your own worst enemy, kind of a thing, right? But you can easily get yourself out of it. No matter what situation you get yourself into, Vino, you can always just wiggle your way right out of it, okay? I hope that makes sense. Y'all, yeah, that's true, Gemini. She probably has a beautiful face. Libras are beautiful. Every Libra I know has such a beautiful face. I was over the second choice thing. I don't know. Romance for me has even strange, so I'm doing my thing. Hey, Julia. You're alive. I made it. It's funny. I finally got my shit together and came on. I'm a little dysfunctional, guys. We were talking about Libras, how beautiful they are. Oh, you're welcome, sweetie. You have very powerful cards, honey. You're a boss ass bitch. Pretty much so. A lot of my members are boss ass bitches, so you're part of the boss ass bitch club. You can definitely stand 10 toes down. That's right. Don't fall for the tricks. Yeah, I feel like you came across a trickster, but you got your way out of it. Yeah, I know. I'm very dysfunctional. Her spirit agreeing that I'm probably very dysfunctional. Spirit's like, yes, she's dysfunctional. Let me hit the button. Now look, they have to push that button, guys. There's a button on the top that has to be pushed down for that thing to turn on by itself. Spirit, did you push the button on the cat ball? Spirits, did you push the... Yep. He just beeped. All right, guys. Well, we're going to head out. We've been on for a while. Spirits are talking a lot tonight. I should have had on the spirit box, but I didn't charge it. Yeah, they just said yes. They're like, beep, beep. Yeah. All right, so we're going to head out. You're welcome, Vino. Come back. Like I said, I try to come on at least once a month. As long, I kind of was a little late coming on this month because my whole family had the flu. But oh, I'm glad. Aw. All right, everyone. You all have a good night. I love you all. Please subscribe, become members. I really enjoy all of your company, and I look forward to seeing you guys once a month so we can hash it all out and have our emotional little moments and help one another, help one another. Wow. Spirit is talking tonight. That's crazy. All right. Jesus. They're really talking tonight. All right. I got like 20 tarot decks over there that I got to go through. I bought a new tablecloth too. Wow. That's wild. Isn't that wild? Yeah, they do. All right, everyone. I love you. Love you sweetly. All right. We'll try to pull more cards on everyone and try to get the list going next month. The spirits love everyone. My spirits love you guys. Like seriously, like I talk to my spirits pretty much so every day at night when I come home from work. I'll talk to them. They love you guys, and they really do want to help with true crime. It's just hard to understand them sometimes. Like I said, I'm going to need help going through this most recent spirit box I did on Sebastian Rogers. It's insane. And it was almost like they were having conversations with somebody in the background, and they were yelling at someone in the background. I've only had that happen in Summer Wells's case. See, look, they're agreeing. Look at that. Oh my God. What spirits? What was happening with Sebastian Rogers? Did that light go off when I said they were yelling at someone in the background? It's insane. Like I have to. There's cuss words in it. There's like a lot of cuss words in it. That's why I don't know if I can play it. Like they cussed. Maybe I'll play it on my members only. Maybe I should just play it on my members only because there's so many cuss words in it. Like I have never heard my spirits cuss like that. They were cussing someone out in the background. And spirits were like it almost was like they were reenacting like a fight. And like I said, they mentioned a taxi twice. They kept talking about a taxi. Spirit, is there a taxi involved in Sebastian Rogers' case? Can you make the cat ball go off? If a taxi is involved in Sebastian Rogers' case, or make the thing go off. I think there's something up with a taxi. There's something they talked about a taxi, and that he was put in a taxi, and they said he was put in the trunk. I don't know if that's true or not. It's just a spirit box, but yeah, it got intense. So I'll go over it some more. Like I said, it takes time to play all that back and play it in slow motion, but they cussed a lot. Oh my God, look at that. I think they're agreeing with us. All right, so I love you guys. I'm behind the camera. I'm not anywhere near that. So there's nothing there that's pushing the top of that button. There's a red button on top of that cat ball, and it's got to get pushed down for it to go off like that. That's crazy. See? You have to push the button. There's a button on the top. You have to push it to make it work. So, hello. I got a lot of spirits. I mean, I'm sure you guys have seen all of the orbs that are always around me. I have a lot of spirits that are here. So, all right, guys. I don't know. I don't know if he's still alive or not. I hope that he is. We have to keep hope alive that he is. But I don't know. This last spirit box session I did, I've never heard my spirits cuss someone out like that. And they were cussing at someone, yelling at someone. They were calling somebody. They called somebody a PUSSY like 3 times. They were like, "You are a P-U-S-S-Y. Do you hear me? You are a P-U-S-S-Y. And I'm like, who are they talking to? Because it was like a conversation in the background. And I'm like, what the hell? Like, I have never heard my spirits talk like that to someone. To someone that came in. There was like another spirit that came in and they were freaking out on them. Freaked me out. I went to that's me touching it. So I went to the Goodwill and I bought these two things. They've been like, I think I could paint them, but one says matches on it. I was thinking about hanging them up and maybe I could put some tarot cards in them. I don't know. Maybe I'll spray paint them black. Obviously they've been outside, but they were only $1 each. I bought that, and then I got, my daughter and I love to go to Goodwill. And I got these. These are like these wall sconces. They probably were like, see, I don't think I paid $6.25 because pretty much so everything I spent was like $3 total. But I might paint this black, and I don't know if this will work or not, but maybe I'll take this out and put a real candle in there and I can hang it. It's like a wall sconce because I like to have like lights come through. So yeah, I got that at Goodwill. And I got 2 of them. I don't really know what to do with them yet. So I'm still going to put it together. I love Goodwill, yeah. All right. So I love you guys. All right. We'll talk more. I just want to kind of prepare you guys for that spirit box because I think I should just put it in members only because it's just because they're cussing so much. All right. I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye now. Take care of one another. Be kind to each other. Hi, Bella. It's good to see you. All right. Have a good night, everyone. Bye-bye.